this is where you realize Anthony Edwards is 23 years old. And that's not to say that anything was premature, because that's going to be the conversation. Oh, did we crown Ant too soon? And some people were really puzzled by his performance. I thought he was merely confused. I think he saw some defenses last night that he hadn't really seen before. And we have to give those type of players the space to grow. Like, yeah, LeBron, when he was 23, was carrying the Cavs to the NBA Finals. Kevin Durant, when he was 23, was carrying the Thunder to the NBA Finals. Anthony Edwards is 23, but like 6'5". And there's a difference between being 6'5" and 6'9" and 6'11" and all those things. Like, there's a growing process that he's going to have to sort of see. James, part of that is going to be playing with your back to the basket. Part of that is going to be being able to force the game. I feel like he took what the game gave him as opposed to him dictating the terms. And because he never got in the rhythm early, it was going to be really hard for him to find one late. I'm not going to criticize him. I'm going to say we expected a lot out of a 23-year-old. Because when Shai is 26 now, if Shai was where Anthony Edwards is right now 3 years ago, he'd be having the exact same problem. So I don't think we are premature in anything. I just think it just shows how hard this is.
And I think people forget, you just named Kevin Durant and LeBron, but how old were they when they won, right? How old was Jordan when he finally won, right?
28.
We're talking 26, 27, 28, 27, 28. Like, you need these moments. Shai and them had this last year. This is what they went through. Like, Ant's going to be better because of this. Now, will he have the window that some of these other guys have had? I don't know, because OKC ain't going nowhere. So,
right,
if he can find a way to get past, like, just because, and I think we have to make this, I want to make this clear at least. He's losing to the best team that we have seen in quite some time. It's not like they're struggling with the faulty Nuggets, right? Like, in credit to Oklahoma City, they were a 7-game series. Like, I don't mean that as a knock to the Nuggets, but I think if Minnesota was playing Denver, we would expect Minnesota to win.
Yes.
Nobody came into this expecting, I don't think, Minnesota to beat Oklahoma City. This is one of the greatest teams we've seen in quite some time with no flaws. And you know what? Ant just beat them by 42. Ant just took him down to the wire, even though we both thought that the Oklahoma City was always going to win. Like, that was a great basketball game. Like, there's no shame.
Yes, it was.
There's no shame in losing to the best team. Like, somebody has to win it, and it's usually the best team. Like, and I agree with you. These are learning experiences. He's only 23. I forget that myself. And, man, the best of the best don't win until they're 27, 28. Like, I think we have to keep reminding people that every year as we try to anoint the next great star.
Look, when Michael Jordan was 23 years old, I'm not saying he's Michael or anything, because it's just a point of reference for those who don't necessarily know history in that way. We just see the fully actualized versions of said player. Right. When Michael Jordan was 23 years old, that's the Air Jordan 2 era, y'all. That's like Super Mario 2. Yeah, we never played Super Mario. We remember Super Mario 1. We remember Super Mario 3. Super Mario 2, that was like, I don't know about that one, right? I don't know about you. I didn't play that one much. I wasn't trying to beat that game. That game was like, what the hell is this?
That was just a little before my time, but I know the reference. Gosh. I know what you mean.
Did I just date myself?
You hate you.
Y'all,
a little bit, yeah. I'm 92.
My bad.
I was born in 92. Yeah.
I'm born 84. All right, yeah. There was that. But when Michael Jordan was 23 years old, and he was at his age 23, 24 season, that was I'm averaging 30, 35, 37, but I'm on a losing team. Like, he had just come back from the foot injury and scored 63 in the Celtics, so he was just getting his shit off. He wasn't in a winning situation. He was in a, I got to get mine, you got to get yours sort of era. And then the next year was I'm averaging 35, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, all of that stuff. And by all measures, is ahead of the curve in so many ways. Getting the 2 conference finals at such a young age. You ran into Luka last year. You're running into Shai this year. You just happen to be learning your lessons at a very early sort of where we're ready to push the fast forward button. And I won't say fair is the right word, but I don't think it's realistic to expect him to have the on-floor maturity that you can only get through experience.
I agree. And I just pray as a basketball fan, as somebody who gets tired of like these narratives, and for Anthony's case, that like if he doesn't win by the time he's 26 or 27, like I hope people just chill. Like I hope there's nobody 2 years from now like Ant doesn't have one. Fam, he's 25. And I feel like we're heading toward that way based on how we talk in this space. But like it took Tatum and Brown until they were 26, 27, 28 to figure it out, right? Like that's just, you have to go through stuff, man. And it's not always linear. Like there's going to be probably a disappointing year for Minnesota in between now and Ant's age 28 year. Like that's the nature of the beast. It happens. But this dude is as talented as there is in the NBA. He's already added stuff to his game at 23, coming back and shooting the three at the clip that he has. We're seeing him learning the processing of being a guy at the highest level. We saw that last night. Like he was tremendous as a processor. So let's just give him like time, man. Like the dude is ridiculously good. He's insanely good. He's just going up against the best team we've seen since the 72 win Warriors. Like it's just, it is what it
Warriors.
is.
Yeah.
73 win Warriors. Sorry.
No, they won 68 games, y'all. And they've had 60 wins regular season and playoffs by double figures. Like this is one of the great regular season playoff runs we've seen. I just think it's been kind of skewed, A, because it's Oklahoma City, B, because they played a second round 7-game series against Denver and barely came out of that. But this is these are one of those ones